Hi, I'm Janie from Janie's Journals. I thank you for deciding to watch my video today, and I have my completed project from 49 Dragonflies 5-item swap challenge. I had traded with DianPapay, I think that's how you say her name, and I will put the link to her channel in the description box. I hope I can figure out how to do that. So anyway, some of the items that she had sent to me I shared in the last video, the first video that I have done at all. And I wanted to bring out a couple of them. Here's the rice paper that she had sent. I love the colors on it. I had to use the rice paper. I had to use this eyelash trim, which is, I can't tell if this is turquoise or blue or gray. It's just a real pretty color. I had to use those. She sent me a white cameo that I will show you. It's on the project. She also sent a key charm and a postcard. Those were the items I had to use. She sent other things too, but she was just like I was. I couldn't choose only 5 items. One of the other things that she sent was a pattern, a clothing pattern. And this is what I did with that. And I love this. This is the pattern that I scrunched and put on some coffee stained paper. And then I used some Lindy sprays to just add a little bit of color to it. And I love the way that that turned out. And the coloring was spot on. So I'm going to hang on to that for sure. So here is my completed project. There it is. This is the cameo that she sent that I was so worried I would not be able to figure out what to do with it. I'll show you a close-up of that. I think it looks good in this collage of items. And I'm sorry, I've got a cold, so I'm kind of a little scratchy in my throat today. But the things that I used that she had asked me to use on the project, the rice paper is actually under here. I cut kind of a jagged piece, and you can see some of it right there for sure and over here. And I loved how that turned out. And then one of the other things was the postcard itself. This is it. I stitched around it in a silver thread so that the silver thread would match this eyelash trim. That's where I used that. And here's the key charm, or the heart charm that she sent. And then I used a little more of that eyelash trim underneath here. And then in the first video I showed you that disc of copper colored cardstock. It was a real heavy cardstock. And this is where I used that. And then she had also sent, and I don't have a piece of it, she had sent this little disc that had a design in it. And it was so fragile that I couldn't get it to stick without it falling apart if this was going to be touched at all. So I wound up using that under here as a stencil. And that worked out fairly well. It just tore it apart though. I mean, I hated that, but there was no other way that I could really use it. Let's see if key charm, postcard, eyelash trim. Yep, that's everything that she had asked me to use. So I think it turned out really good. I love it. And Diane, thank you for sending me those items. And that cameo was exactly what I needed to get me creatively thinking how in the heck I was going to use that thing. So I appreciate it. I wanted to tell you guys, I've decided to do something. And I'm calling it a scrap busting Pinterest inspired series. I'm going to be using scraps, and we've all got tons of scraps. And what I also have is tons of pins on Pinterest that I have not tried. The first one I'm going to do is right here. It's called Symphony. This is the poster, I guess, on Pinterest. That's who put the pin on there. and this is the first one I'm going to try to do. So if you'll stay tuned, I've decided to do like 8 weeks, and I will upload the videos on Mondays. So I hope that somebody takes a look and decides that they like it and wants to come back and see more. I appreciate you listening to me today. Bye.